Alright, I'm just gonna go with this. No more cutting, no more stopping. Just gonna get to it and do this. So, what I'm attempting now is an attempt to bust out of my recent 5-month hiatus of making any YouTube videos of any kind. And I gotta tell you, it's really, really hard. So I decided to try with something completely different, which is a look at my toy room. So I'm sure a lot of you have been curious about it. So I decided to just go ahead and start with this. I just got wrapped up in concentrating on work and watching other people's YouTube videos, having a lot of fun just watching everyone else's videos. I always intended to get back into doing them because it's something I really, really enjoy. I've been tagged recently by my friend here on YouTube, Action Jackman, and he wanted to know, the tag was a question. The question of the tag was, what is your favorite toy line? I'm going to do that. I've been thinking about how I'm going to tackle that, and I will get to that in the near future. But for now, let's just get my feet wet again. Let's take a look at this. I'm sure a lot of you have been curious about this for many, many years since I began on this channel back in 2012. Alright, so we got that done. Now let's take it to here. Let's give you an establishing shot first. And then I'll get closer. Alright, first we've got a little Robocop display, various Robocops. And then we've got all kinds of odds and ends, things that I love. This cabinet, I bought this cabinet many, many moons ago. Feels like it's been a long time ago, but back in 2008, I think. Alright, I'm going to step back here, give you another establishing shot first. This is a plastic shelving unit with various stuff on it. You know, it's kind of partially just a way to, you know, keep things organized. So here on this side I've got some assorted Transformers Generations figures. That Whirl figure is awesome. Generations Whirl, I love that figure. Then we've got some rare for now Horde Troopers. I'm sure that they're going to have to get rid of the stockpile. I'm sure that no matter what they say, they've got a stockpile of those Horde Troopers that they were saving, and one of these days they're going to say, oh, guess what, guys? We found a whole bunch of Horde Troopers in our warehouse. There we go, some more Masters of the Universe, various stuff, odds and ends. Now, I've got some G.I. Joe odds and ends packaging. And some more odds and ends. Some Beast Hunters Construct Bots. Construct bots are something you're going to see a lot of in this toy room walkthrough. Construct bots are something that I caught on to late, but man, are they addictive. So here we've got more construct bots on top of a tote with all kinds of... I have so many totes that I have about these big Rubbermaid totes. I swear I have 10 or between 10 and 12 of them, and I always lose track as to what's in them. So here, alright, let's start you at the top here, or okay, let's start at the bottom. Here we've just got some little bit of storage, but then we go to the top. We're getting closer to the top, that is. We've got some more construct bots. This guy here especially. Beast Hunters Construct Bots Bulkhead is awesome. I can't recommend him enough. More construct bots. They're highly addictive. I realize that I'm talking about construct bots more than anything else. I guess I'm just, they're my most recent real discovery that I've discovered I really love them. So we got some more odds and ends there. Some more odds and ends here. Creo, more construct bot stuff. Another construct bot up there with a free vacant spot there for when I assemble my next one. I'll have somewhere to put the darn guy. And then up here, boxes. Boxes upon boxes upon boxes. That's one of the things with me is I love packaging. Really nice packaging, that is. It has to be well designed packaging, of course, but especially if I really love the packaging, it's so hard for me to get rid of, and I end up keeping a lot of packaging. And then here, this isn't really a conscious display that I put any effort into. This is just, you open a Joe figure, where do I put it? Plop. You just put it right there. So these are odds and ends G.I. Joe figures that I've bought. Some of them recently, some of them not. If you have any questions about anything you see in this video, feel free to ask. Here, I'm really happy about that. This is a little G.I. Joe vehicle, vintage G.I. Joe vehicle, 1988, G.I. Joe Swamp Masher. I'm in the middle of building it. As you see here, I've got some pieces still left on the sprues. I'm kind of taking my time with it, just kind of savoring it. Because if any of yous know, if any of yous out there build and collect vintage G.I. Joe figures, vehicles that is, you'll know that they're one-time assembly. Once you snap that piece in, that's where it's gonna stay. You cannot take it apart again without breaking it. Got here, okay, here. These are some little G.I. Joe action packs. And here, really happy about this. Now, this is a recent purchase. Mint condition. Cracked it off of the card. Cracked it off of a really rough looking card. But once you open it, you got a brand new, like, tight, beautiful, shiny, just, you know, fresh out of the factory looking 1989 Heat Viper. I've always wanted one of those, so. And then we got here, got the toy collector's tools. I'm sure there are some of you that have these handy, a nice little pair of scissors, and a nice blade of some sort, X-Acto blade of some sort. Another tool that's really handy is a nice Swiffer duster. Notice I use the word nice in front of everything. I don't know why the hell I'm doing that. So then we've got Castle Grayskull. Yeah. Just can't say enough good things about this damn thing. I still love just looking at it and displaying different figures in and on it and around it. This is something I've had in my mind for a while. I'm sure this is not going to be popular with a lot of you out there. But I really love Plundor, the spoiler. And in my mind, this is kind of like Plundor's ultimate victory over everything. Everything good and noble. Everything is now under his control. He has the power of Grayskull, his own little army there. With Zodak, yeah, I'm using Zodak. That's not going to be a really popular decision either. I like to keep my Zodak as the evil cosmic enforcer. So we've got all of them working for Plundor, who, as you can see, has all of the power of Grayskull. Not only Grayskull, but he's also holding the recently released Filmation-inspired He-Man Power Sword. So he's pretty much got all the bases. He's got all of the cards. Feel free to give me your Plundor hate comments. So, oh, wait a second. I haven't gone up here. Got just some packaging. Castle Grayskull packaging, of course, that's nothing new. Everybody has seen that plenty. And we've got here some more G.I. Joe. Pretty much all modern G.I. Joe vehicles, except for this. This right here, mint condition, Cobra Ferret. Loose, of course, but mint condition. I tell you, you would not believe how new and beautiful and shiny the plastic is on this ferret. It's awesome. More various G.I. Joe. And then some more G.I. Joe in little tubs in a desperate attempt to try to organize myself, which is really, really tough because I got more than I know what to do with sometimes. But I love it all anyway. So this is just a modest little start of a, let's see here, just a modest little start of a Predator collection. I've always wanted to get into them, but I finally bit the bullet and started. So these are just the, of course, these are just the Kenner-inspired NECA Predator wave. I think it's wave 10, is it? We've got a little Masters Classics extra display space. I'm really gonna have to try to get more display space somehow, but anyway, pretty happy with it. I'm pretty proud of it, to tell you the truth. This is the happiest I've ever been with my toy room. So I hope you all enjoyed this little walkthrough and look at my toy room, and hopefully this will kick my ass out of being so safely tucked in my shell and not actually getting out there and doing videos, because I really, really love doing them. So I will get back to it very, very soon. So that's it. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to all of yous again in the very, very near future. I promise. Okay, bye for now.